My name is Jordan. This is my executive protection oral presentation. The one that I chose to compare and contrast against executive protection is Homeland Security. Executive protection, also known as close protection, refers to security and risk measures taken to ensure the safety of VIPs or other individuals who may be exposed to elevated personal risk because of their employment, high-profile status, network, affiliations, or geographical location. Homeland Security is defined by the National Security for Homeland Security as a concerted national effort to prevent terrorist attacks within the United States, reduce America's voluntary ability to terrorism, and minimize the damage and recover from attacks that do occur. Training. Homeland Security professionals at all time of government are required to receive classroom and practice on-the-job training. Training is an important component of the vast majority of law enforcement, immigration and travel security, and prevention and response jobs. Most training programs with the DHS begin at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center, an organization that provides travel to more than 990 federal agencies as well as countless state, national, and international law enforcement agencies. As for executive protection training, you should be advanced in firearms and defense tactics. Techniques are extremely important and necessary skills set for any protective operation. Executive protection assignments vary from commonplace to more exotic places. A case could be asked to protect or escort a witness or suspect in a high-profile case that has received death threats, which he has said is one of the most common executive protection assignments cops receive. One of the same things both of these forms of security have in common is they both can serve as the criminal justice professional. Communication. Executive protection is carried out almost every main city worldwide. In fact, you may have walked past many teams without noticing. Within executive protection, there are a number of different specialized areas, from working with royal families to diplomats to working with young children. Each job or task can require a different mind and skill set. Mostly when working as an executive protection officer, you are working alone on that specific task, but people are looking around you and watching at all times for more eyes. Your body language can influence the scene at all times. If people are suspicious of the way you are standing, then that shows them you are undercover. The Department of Homeland Security Office of Emergency Communications supports and promotes the ability of emergency responders and government officials to continue to communicate in the event of natural disasters, active terrorism, or other man-made disasters, and works to ensure, accelerate, and attain inoperable and operable emergency communications nationwide. Technology. There are many varying types of bodyguards in close protection officer or executive protection operative. Smartphones are the go-to tool for most executive protection communication and a lot of navigation. Radios are a good way for executive protection teams to communicate local communication. For the Department of Homeland Security, employees help secure borders, areas, seaports, and waterways, research and develop the latest security technologies, respond to the natural disasters or terrorist assaults, and analyze intelligence reports. There exists a wealth of technologies with potential applications to Homeland Security, including detection devices, IDs, surveillance, etc. As for ethical decision-making, unethical behaviors within companies can threaten the security of the organization. Compliance with laws and regulations is an essential element of doing business. Mere compliance, however, may not be sufficient. Compliance is about the authority. Ethics ultimately is your choice. We express our choices through our actions as well in our actions. Thank you.